Hey everyone, welcome back to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we are watching
Youth.
That's right. You like this one's an easy one for you to remember. This is part 3. So if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2 yet,
they probably were Googling around and they just randomly ended up on part 3. But easy fix. Just go to the playlist, just link in the description below. That'll play part 1 and part 2 for you, and then you can watch part 3. So there you go.
And taking a break from your Googling, be sure to subscribe to the channel, share the video, and upvote it by slapping the like button. She knows. They both know.
They both know.
It's unspoken,
yeah,
but...
and that's why I sometimes think that asking for it is sometimes, it's cringy.
Yeah, but they gotta confirm.
Yeah.
You know? It's so interesting how these two connected, though.
Yes. Well, it's perhaps not as contrived. At least the second one was contrived. The first one kind of happened naturally, but got burned and destroyed. She's teasing him.
Praveen, அன்னைக்கு நம்ம வீட்டுக்கு ஒரு பொண்ணு வந்துச்சுல?
ஆமா, கனகா.
அந்த பொண்ணு உனக்கு பிடிக்குமா?
Pretty obvious.
ஆமாமா. அவ ரொம்ப நல்ல பொண்ணுமா. அவ நிறைய விஷயம் ஒண்ணு மாதிரி.
And she's a good girl too.
எவ்வளவு பிடிக்கும்?
ஏமா எவ்வளவு பிடிக்கும்னு எப்படிமா சொல்லுவாங்க?
அம்மாவோட கம்மியா பிடிக்குமா இல்ல அம்மாவோட நிறைய பிடிக்குமா?
மா லூசாமா நீ? உன்னோடலாம் பிடிக்குமா?
Oh, man. Like an Italian mother too.
என்னதான் நம்ம புள்ளைய பாசமா வளர்த்தாலும் நாளை பின்ன ஒரு பொண்ணு வந்துச்சுன்னா அவன் நம்மள மறந்துடுவான்ல?
நான் அம்மா விட்டு வரப்போ உனக்கு அதெல்லாம் தெரியலையா?
True.
அம்மா விட்டு வரும்போது நல்லா தான் இருந்துச்சு.
What? What? Excuse me?
நீ ஆனுவல் டேல டான்ஸ் ஆட நீங்க சொல்ல.
சர்ப்ரைஸா வைக்கலாம்னு நினைச்சேன், பார்த்தா நீ கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்ட.
எதுவா இருந்தாலும் நீ என்கிட்ட வந்து சொல்லு. புரியுதா? ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட். பை.
பை.
Still gets the little giggles.
நீ பாட்டுக்கு அடிச்சு விடுற. கல்ச்சுரல் செக்ரட்டரி யாருன்னு தெரியும்ல?
ஹேய், அதுக்கு என்னடா? நான் சொன்னா பண்ணுவான் மச்சான்.
முடியாது.
இவன் பேர் சித்தார்த். ஸ்கூல்லே நல்லா படிச்சு பாஸ் ஆற பணக்கார வெட்டு. எங்களுக்கும் அவனுக்கு எப்பவுமே ஆகாது.
Have we not met this guy yet?
இப்பதான் ஆனுவல் டே அனௌன்ஸ் பண்ணாங்க. அதுக்குள்ள எப்பறா ஸ்லாட் முடியும்?
அதான் முடியாதுன்றான்ல.
ஏய், ஏன்டா சும்மா நின்னுட்டே இருக்கீங்க? சொன்னா புரியாதா? அப்படி போங்கடா.
டேய், எங்களுக்கும் இது லாஸ்ட் இயர் தான்டா. குட்ரா.
This guy looks like he's like 3 years older than everyone else.
No.
Dance off.
Maybe they could steal it.
ஒழுங்கா பண்ணுங்க, ஓகேவா? ரெடி 3 2 1 go. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. ஏய், என்ன பேப்பர்?
Yes, they are. They just locked him in the room.
Yep.
மச்சான், திறக்க முடியலடா.
திறக்க முடியலையா? தள்ளு.
இல்ல மச்சான். ஏய், விளையாடாதீங்கடா. ஏய்,
Oh man, he's gonna be so mad when he gets out of there. Oh. Do it, man. Come on, uncle.
It's the lungi dance, of course.
Thank you.
Oh, now he's got to deal with the fallout.
நீ பார்த்த வேலை தானே இது?
Careful, they got their muscle, man.
என்ன சொன்ன? எங்கள மாதிரி பசங்கலாம் ஸ்டேஜ் ஏற கூடாதுன்னு தான சொன்னேன்.
பொண்ணுங்க பின்னாடி சுத்துற நீ பேசுறியாடா வளர்ப்பத்தி?
நான் பேசுறேன்.
Oh, he's got a that's a soft spot.
பிரவீன்,
நான் ஒண்ணுமே பண்ணல கனகா. அவன்தான் கனகா.
நான் பண்றதெல்லாம் பட்டு மயிரு.
Her brother.
இந்த பொறுக்கி பயலுக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்ணிட்டு வர இவன் பொண்ணுகிட்ட எப்படி இருப்பான் தெரியுமா?
சித்தார்த். பிரவீன் யாருன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். நீ பேசாத. அப்புறம் நான் யார் கூட பேச கூட நீ என்கிட்ட சொல்லாத. மரியாதை அவன் மேல இருந்து கை எடுக்கறியா? இல்ல நான் பிடி சார் கூப்பிட்டா.
Oh, she stood up for him. But she kind of said she already knows what kind of guy he is. But in a good way, maybe.
She knows the real him.
நம்ம போ.
Because I know what kind of guy he is. You could take that two ways.
Well, she probably knows his history, which your history is not necessarily who you are.
Exactly.
And so she knows who he is.
Right.
டேய், நீ ஏன்டா வந்த நடுவுல?
என்னடா இதை யோசிச்சிருந்த ரொம்ப கியூஸா இருக்கு.
எங்க அப்பாவுக்கு எப்படி எங்க அம்மாவோ அந்த மாதிரி எனக்கு கனகாடா.
உன்னை நம்ப முடியாதடா.
டேய் நான் உன்னை நம்புறேன் மச்சான். நாளைக்கு ஃபேர்வெல் டே. நீ தைரியமாக போய் ப்ரப்போஸ் பண்ணு. அதுக்கு என்னன்னாலும் பார்த்துக்கலாம்.
டேவிடு லவ் பத்தியெல்லாம் பேசுற இது உன் சிலபஸ்.
He is very knowledgeable about love, though.
Yeah.
What?
ஏன்டா இங்க வர
They're
சொன்ன?
all nice and dressed up.
இல்லை கனகா, நான் உன்கிட்ட கொஞ்சம் பேசணும்.
சொல்லு.
ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ் கனகா. நீ என் லைஃப்பில் வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் நான் ரொம்ப மாறிட்டேன் கனகா. நான் முன்னாடி மாதிரிலாம் இல்லை கனகா. முன்னாடிலாம் ஒரு பொண்ணை பார்த்து சுற்றுற ஃபீலிங்கே லவ்னு நினச்சிட்டு இருந்தேன் கனகா. ஐ லவ் யூ கனகா. உனக்கு எப்போ சொல்லுமோ சொல்லுங்க. ஆனால் நான் உண்மையாலே.
Oh no, what?
கனகா, நான் பேசுறது உனக்கு
நான் அப்படி
கேட்கல.
பார்த்ததே இல்ல பிரவீன்.
What?
அது ஜஸ்ட் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப். அவ்வளவுதான். நீ ஏதாச்சும் தப்பா புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டேனா அதுக்கு நான் எதுவும் பண்ண முடியாது.
No, girl, like, maybe she's not being honest with herself.
எனக்கு செட்டே ஆகாது பிரவீன். நான் சத்தியமா இது உன்கிட்ட எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணல.
You could have let him down gently, but I mean, I don't think she's come to terms with how she feels. Because there's no way she had all those smiles and stuff and not felt what he was feeling. They're like, oh no, bro needs help. Oh, she tore his heart out.
செட்டே ஆகாது சுட்டா என்னடா பொண்ணு, நான் உண்மையான மாறிட்டேன். டேய் டேய், என்னாச்சு உனக்கு?
Yeah, I was
டேய் என்னடா ஆச்சு?
அது ஒண்ணு
டேய் டேய் சொல்றா.
What? Oh, they ganged up on him. And that's his muscle. What? He's going to war. No. That guy's like, I'm getting out of here. This guy's crazy. You should have done it in private, though. There's probably cameras.
Yeah.
What? Full-on street fight now.
It's the annual day street fight. Oh, jeez.
That is a farewell party, so.
Whoa. That was some good video.
Yeah. Dude, don't even give me that look. You broke my heart. I needed to take it out on someone. Whoa. Oh, he got him good though.
அந்த ராமலிங்கத்தை கூப்பிட்டு இவங்க எல்லாருக்கும் டீசி கொடுக்க சொல்லுங்க. நாங்க எதுமே பண்ணல மேம். அவன் தான் பண்ணா. அப்படி என்ன?
தம்பி உன் கூட படிக்கிற பையன் தானேவா?
Oh no. That's a lot of stress. Like blood pressure probably went through the roof. I mean, there was no investigation done.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know who started it. They just saw a bunch of kids beat up and assumed it was him.
Right. Well, and he got caught.
Yeah.
சார் உங்கள் ஒய்ஃப்க்கு வந்திருக்கிறது மைல்டு அட்டாக். 2-3 பிளாக்ஸ் இருக்குது. ஸ்டென்ட் வைக்கணுமான்னு ஆன்ஜியோ பண்ண பிறகு தான் தெரியும் சார்.
இப்போ ஓகேவா?
பெட்டர்.
Oh, man, he's already, like,
நீ தானே
bleeding.
தவமா கடந்தவளை எங்க கொண்டு வந்து நிறுத்தி இருக்கேன்னு பாத்தியாடா? தலைய மூஞ்சில முடிச்சிடாது.
Oh. Oh, he can't even look at his son. Oh.
சார் கொஞ்சம் அவங்க மயக்கத்தில் இருக்காங்க. கொஞ்சம் ரெஸ்ட் எடுக்கணும்.
It kind of reminds you that there's real life outside of school. Like there's bigger problems and life is a lot more complicated than just friends and school and.
வீடெல்லாம் போட்ட மாதிரியே இருக்குங்க.
They could have cleaned before she got home.
கடையில வச்சிருங்க. உனக்கு என்ன வேணுமோ என்கிட்ட கேளு. கண்ட நாய்க்கிட்ட எல்லாம் கேட்காத.
Don't call my son a dog. It's kind of...
நடக்கக்கூடாததெல்லாம் நடந்துருச்சு. எனக்கு உங்க சிச்சுவேஷன் புரியுது.
உங்களுக்கு என்ன ஆக்ஷன் வேணுமோ எடுத்துக்கோங்க. தயவு செஞ்சு என்னையும் என் பொண்டாட்டியும் இப்படி ஸ்கூலுக்கு கூப்பிட்டு அசிங்கப்படுத்தாதீங்க. நான் வர்றேன் மேடம்.
It's like, well, that's a very different parent than I talk to.
ராமலிங்கம் அவனை கிளாஸ்ல போய் உட்கார வைங்க.
ஓகே.
Just like, dude, you got to deal with that when you go home. I'll let you stay here. It's not in a mood to talk about it.
பிரவீன், ஒரு நிமிஷம். எனக்கு நீனா ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும் பிரவீன். ஆனா உன்னை பிடிக்குன்றது மட்டும்
Friend.
பத்தாது. எனக்கு என் லைஃப்ல அவ்வளோ கனவு இருக்குடா. இப்போ 12th ஒரு சப்ஜெக்ட் கூட பாஸ் பண்ணது கிடையாது.
அவன் 12th பாஸ் பண்ணா நீ அவனை லவ் பண்ணுவியா கனகா? சொல்லு கனகா, அவன் 12th பாஸ் பண்ணா நீ அவனை லவ் பண்ணுவியா? மாட்டல்ல. டேய் மச்சான், நீ வாடா போலாம்.
Yeah, don't use the grades as an excuse.
அவன் 12th பாஸ் பண்ணா நான் அவனை லவ் பண்றேன்.
That's like conditional love. You don't want that. Love that comes with conditions. Although,
but it
if she presses him...
Yeah.
12th பாஸ் பண்ணிட்டு அவன் என்ன வந்து பார்க்க சொல்லு.
And part of it is about him being able to follow through on something. He grew a lot, but I mean,
எனக்கு நீனா ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும்
he
பிரவீன்.
needs some focus.
எனக்கு என் லைஃப்ல அவ்வளோ கனவு இருக்குடா. 12th பாஸ் பண்ணிட்டு அவன் என்ன வந்து பார்க்க சொல்லு.
Crack the books.
ஹாய் ஆண்டி.
ஹாய்டா.
Study sesh. Just like, all right.
Cash and hand 6,000, cash at bank 10,000. பிரவீன், என்ன கிளியரா?
இல்ல எனக்கு ஒன்றும் புரியல மேம்.
But he's trying. Oh, she's giving him extra hours? Nice.
என்னங்க இப்பெல்லாம் பார்க்குறீங்களா, பிரவீன் நல்லா படிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டான்ல.
இப்படியெல்லாம் ஆனதுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் அவன் படிப்பானா?
Yeah, give him credit. It woke him up, all right? Sometimes your life needs a big kick in the face to know what's important. Did it work?
All the best.
Oh, this is the exam. Okay. This is like, do you know what that reminds me of? Like the name calling day on Hunger Games.
Oh, wow.
Like they were all standing there waiting for their name to be called.
பரீட்சை நல்லா எழுதுனா உனக்கு என்ன தெரியுதோ அதை மட்டும் எழுது.
மா ஏன் ஒரு மாதிரி பண்ற?
ஒன்றும் இல்லடா.
மா என்னமா ஆகுது?
கொஞ்சம் தண்ணி தரியா?
மா என்னமா ஆகுது உனக்கு?
ஒன்றும் இல்லடா, தண்ணி தாய.
She needs to be taking it really easy.
மாதிரி சுருக்குன்னு குத்துதுடா. நீ கிளம்பு.
மா கம்முனுமா.
ஏ ரவினே,
ஐடி கார்டு யாரும் வச்சிருக்க கூடாது, பேப்பர்ஸ் யாரும் வச்சிருக்க கூடாது. நீங்க எல்லாரும் போய் செக் பண்ணுங்க.
அண்ணா கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம் போங்க ப்ளீஸ்.
நேரமாது
மா
பிரவீன்.
There's
அண்ணா ப்ளீஸ்.
got to be some provision where he can retake the test.
என்னாச்சு?
இல்லப்பா ஹார்ட் வலிக்குதுங்க. செக் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
டாக்டர்
பயப்படாதீங்க, உங்க ஒய்ஃபுக்கு கேஸ் ப்ராப்ளம் தான். அவங்க ஹார்ட் பேஷண்ட்னால கொஞ்சம் மெடிசின்ஸ் கொடுத்துருக்கேன்.
எனக்கு ஒன்றும் இல்லைங்க, அதான் டாக்டர் சொல்லிட்டாங்கல்ல. இன்னைக்கு அவனுக்கு பப்ளிக் எக்ஸாமுங்க, கூட்டிட்டு போக நேரம் ஆயிடுச்சு. என்னடா பார்த்துட்டு நிக்கிற, போடா.
மேம் ஒரு நிமிஷம் மேம், ஃப்ரெண்டு வர கொஞ்சம் லேட் ஆகும்.
என்ன விளையாடுறீங்களா? பப்ளிக் எக்ஸாம் பாத்து டைம் வரலனா அலோ பண்ண முடியாது.
This is so messed up.
பிரவீன் நல்லா பண்ணு, பாத்துக்கலாம்.
Thanks.
இதான் எக்ஸாம்க்கு வர டைமா? கோ.
Oh no, this is already starting off really poorly. I never tested well. I hate tests.
சாமி, இன்னைக்கு என் புள்ளையோட 12th ரிசல்ட். அவன் எப்படியாவது பாஸ் ஆகணும். உங்க எல்லார் சக்தியும் இந்த எலுமிச்சை பழத்துல வச்சிருங்க சாமி. டேய் பிரவீன், எழுந்துடுறா.
Please drink the lemon juice.
ரெடி ஆயிட்டு வந்துடுறியா?
That's the shirt that she mended for him.
பாரு, அம்மாவே தச்ச சட்டை.
போமா.
This is also about not realizing a lot of the elements around you, because you get focused on other things that are actually, in the grand scheme of things, not important.
Take those around you for granted.
Yeah.
ஹீரோ மாதிரி இருக்க.
சரி ஓகே ஓகே வா நம்ம போலாம் கிளம்பலாம்.
நானும் வரேன். டைம் ஆச்சுல, வாங்க போலாம்.
Family sedan.
This is so crazy. I'll never understand how this is all just posted so publicly.
Yeah.
What?
டிம் பிரவீன் என்னடா பண்ணி வச்சிருக்க? மானமே போக போகுது.
நான் என்னமா பண்ணேன்?
இல்ல உன் போட்டோ போட்டுருக்கடா. பிட் அடிச்சு மாட்டிக்கிட்டடா.
என்னங்க நயன்தாரா அங்க வாங்கின பையனை போட்டு நீங்க எப்படி திட்டிக்கிட்டு இருக்கீங்க? அங்க பாருங்க பேனரை எவ்வளவு மார்க் எடுத்திருக்கான்னு.
What? Yeah. See, studying pays off, which liking a girl pays off. Dad's got to eat some words here. Oh, Dad doesn't even know how to respond. He's just like, this is so weird. He's proud, but doesn't know how to say it.
நீங்களா பாஸ் ஆயிட்டீங்களா?
ஒரு வாட்டி பாஸ் ஆயிட்டு ஓவரா பண்ற பாத்தியா?
டேய் மச்சான், கனகா உனக்காக வெயிட் பண்றாடா.
He totally forgot about that.
Hey, superstar.
பிரவீன், எனக்கு எவ்வளவு சந்தோஷமா இருக்குன்னு தெரியுமா? எனக்காக இவ்வளவு பண்ணுவேன்னா.
இந்த லவ் வேணா கனகா.
Yeah, it's conditional.
வேணா.
What?
Where are you going?
இல்லப்பா எனக்கு நாளைக்கு எக்ஸாம் இருக்கு.
Sit down.
This was the night before?
Same nose. Everyone says. Daddy prods.
When he's drunk, he speaks in English.
Wait, is this not his dad?
எனக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் நல்லா வரல பிரவீன். அப்போ ஆண்ட்ரியா என்னை விட்டு போனது கரெக்டு தான். அன்னைக்கு அந்த ஆண்ட்ரியா என்னை விட்டுட்டு போனதுனால தான்டா எனக்கு என் சரோஜா கிடைச்சா. வா அப்போ படிக்காத்துரு முட்டாளா பிரவீன்.
We still have to find out all about that family drama.
No one believed in him.
என்ன நம்பின ஒரே ஒரு ஆளு அம்மா மட்டும். ஒண்ணுமே இல்லாம இருந்த என்ன ஒரு பேக்கரி கடை ஓனர் ஆக்கு. நீயும் தோத்துடாது பிரவீன். இதெல்லாம் நான் ஏன் சொல்றேன்னா, ஒரு தோத்து போன அப்பனுக்கு தான் தெரியும் தாம்புள்ள அவனை மாதிரியே தோத்துருவானோன்னு பயத்திலேயே வாழ்ற வழி என்ன. அதெல்லாம் உனக்கு தெரியவே கூடாது பிரவீன். எனக்கு சொல்லித்தர யாரும் இல்ல, உனக்கு சொல்ல நான் இருக்கேன்.
So maybe had to break up with her because she said, I never believed you could do it. Means I didn't think you had it in you.
எனக்கு ஒன்னையும் அம்மாவையும் விட்டா வேற யாரா இருக்கா?
In a small family, every member means a lot.
ஏன் கனகா, இன்னைக்கு நான் ஃபெயிலாக இருந்தா நீ என்ன வேணாம் தானே கனகா சொல்லியிருப்பேன். ஆனால் நான் இன்னைக்கு ஃபெயிலாக இருந்தா அவங்க ஒரு 3 நாள் என்கிட்ட பேசிருக்க மாட்டாங்க.
But they still would love me.
எதிர்பார்ப்போட வர எதுவுமே லவ்வே இல்லை கனகா. எதிர்பார்ப்பு இல்லாமல்
The
வர்றது
conditions. Unconditional love.
உன்னால தான் நான் இது எல்லாமே புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டேன்.
Yeah, I'm a class topper now. Like, I could do better.
All the best, Kanaka.
That takes some serious growth. I mean, what a character arc to go through that.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a completely different person than the first 10 minutes of this movie.
Yeah.
பா நம்ம 3 பேரும் ஒண்ணா எடுத்துப்போம் வாங்கப்பா.
வாங்க. டேய் பேனர் வரணும்டா.
Oh, that last picture there gave me goosebumps. A film by Ken and gang. I like that.
Congrats, Kana. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
மேடம். என்னமோ என் புள்ள உருப்படவே மாட்டான்னு சொன்னீங்க. இப்போ என்ன சொல்றீங்க?
நீங்க பாட்டுக்கு ஒரு புள்ளைய பெற்றீங்க ஸ்கூலுக்கு அனுப்பி விட்டுடுறீங்க. இங்க படிக்கிற 4000 பசங்களும் என் பசங்க மாதிரி. நீங்க திட்டலாம், நான் திட்டக்கூடாதா?
ஐயோ.
Yeah, it kind of worked.
என்ன ஹெல்ப் வேணாலும் தயங்காம என்கிட்ட கேளு. I will help you out.
Okay.
And she was the one that when she saw what was happening at home, she did give. So.
பிரேஷ்கா, சாரி பிரேஷ்கா. நான் உனக்கு அப்படி பண்ணியிருக்க கூடாது. பட் நான் அப்போ தெரியாம
It's okay, Praveen. Happy that you passed. All the best, Praveen.
All right, mending fences here.
Making amends.
Yeah, step to recovery.
ஏய் அழாதடா. டேய் எதுக்குடா அழுதுட்டு இருக்க? சொல்றேன்.
காலேஜில் போயிட்டு
Oh, is he the only one that didn't pass? Man, he even has one of those faces. Oh my gosh.
அம்மா நான் என்னம்மா படிக்கணும் உனக்கு சொல்லுமா.
என்னமோ கஷ்டப்பட்டு படிச்சு பாஸ் ஆன மாதிரி பேசுற. அதிகாரம் பண்ணி தானே ரேங்க் வாங்கின.
லூசாமா நீ?
Oh man.
அம்மாக்கு எப்பவுமே நீ ஐஏஎஸ் படிக்கணும்னு தான்டா ஆசை. ஆனா உனக்கு
Study
என்ன
what you
ஆசையோ அதை
want
படி.
to study?
ஐஏஎஸ்.
Not very want to study? Not very many parents say that.
அப்பா ஒரு மேட்டர் கேட்கணும். அன்னைக்கு நான் அந்த பொண்ணுகிட்ட அடி வாங்கினதுக்கு அப்புறம் நீங்க என்ன எதுவுமே கேட்கல ஏன்பா?
1985ல நான் எப்படி ஆண்ட்ரியா கிட்ட அற வாங்கினேன் அதே ஸ்டைல்ல நீ வாங்குறது பார்த்த உடனே செம்ம கெத்தாயிடுச்சு மைசா.
என்னது?
பாய்ஸ் மேட்டர்.
என்ன உங்களுக்குள்ள?
That's so good. So good.
Hey,
Needed to know that whole Andrea story.
You very surprising.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to say, the one thing, the synopsis of this movie, before we watched it, I saw like the little synopsis, and it said to get a girl to love him,
right,
he had to study and do well in school. That was like the smallest part of it. Like, this movie was so much more than that.
Yeah.
And in a really good way, because I was expecting there to be some, you know, like for some reason his dad didn't want him to study or something like that. But then for a girl, he was like, no, I need to study and get good grades, and would be cheating and all this sort of stuff.
Well, and we know how critical it is for them to study and do really, really well in school, because it is really the only way for them to get ahead and do well. Yeah, you know, so I kind of like was thinking as this evolved, I was like, this is, I mean, from the title, youth, it is about that portion of your life where you're doing so much emotional and mental and just change and learning lots of things, because you get this idea. And I think at one point I almost said it, if I didn't, I meant to say it. It was like he was almost acting on the concept of what love looked like and should be like. And a lot of times I was like going, dude, I don't think that's love for you, really. I mean, yes, it looks like it maybe from the outside, and intellectually you might think it is, but I don't think, and maybe your heart is feeling a little bit of it, but I don't really think it's really the kind of love that you think it is, okay? And again, we all learn that in life, you know, and that whole bit of rejection, whole bit of making yourself vulnerable, you know, the whole bit of being misunderstood, all of those things. So it really became for me this whole thing of kind of youth and the journeys and the experiments and the successes and the failures you make in your youth. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And even Dad was saying, hey, I was there one time, I got slapped too, you know. And again, it's that whole bit of, yes, your parents can love you a lot, and they can try and help you navigate things, but at the end of the day, some of those things you're going to just have to go through yourself to really understand it, get the emotional experience and emotional knowledge that you need to have in order then to get to the next level. And then also goes in for your intellect as well. I mean, again, he suddenly found out that he could study, you know, he could do it, and he could do very well at it. So again, I'm thinking, man, this is really all about all of those life lessons that you learn in your youth. I mean, he got the sheer fact of, you know, hey, there's something more important here. Mom's health, you know, suddenly, you know, it took him out of his regular school world, and, you know, suddenly made it get really serious for Mom, and, you know, her, you know, being very, very sick. So Yeah, so I really liked it, and you said it very well. There was a lot of times that it really made us feel as though we were in school, and I was like, this is really good. They're doing a very good job of this.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed this movie, very much so.
Yeah, to me, the whole idea of love that he had in the beginning was what you would expect in like film love. And we've seen tons of these like romance comedy movies or just rom-coms in general, like, you know, and what love is portrayed to be. And the word love is just kind of like thrown around. And this is one of the first movies that I've seen that has really delved deeper into the idea of what love is. And you know, we've seen it in so many movies up until now that I just roll with it. Because in the beginning, we used to get so shocked that people would just come out so quickly and say, I love you, Ra. And so then it's like, whoa, like, did you skip the step of dating and you're just like straight into love?
Did I fall asleep during this movie at some point? Because wow, that happened really fast.
But as time goes on, we start realizing that it's a little bit different, right? In the film and then in culturally and all that sort of stuff, love is kind of a word. I was like literally, this brought me to when I was a kid, because when I had like a girlfriend or something like that, and I would say I love you or something like too quick, oh man, my mom, she slapped me so hard the first time she heard me say that to a girl. I got slapped, and then she said, you don't know the meaning of that word, and I don't ever want to hear you say that to someone.
That's pretty harsh.
Well, yeah, but I mean, she was like very dead. And then ever since then, I was just like, what does that even mean? She doesn't know. She doesn't know what I feel.
Yeah.
But then I didn't know what I was feeling, you know?
Yeah.
And so I just remember that intense stare and lecture she gave me on that. I have no idea what the concept of love is. And so for me, I could never say that word like growing up until I really been through all the emotions like he has. You know, like I was there, I was like chasing here, chasing there, you know, had the drama club girl, had this, had that, you know, and then running from that side to this side and thinking like, oh yeah, I love this guy, I love it, you know, and then not really understanding what it was.
Right.
And so this movie did a very clever job in so many different scenarios, and he grew from after one relationship to the next relationship to the next. And you started realizing that he treated each one a little bit differently as he was going.
Yes.
And it wasn't until he realized and started emulating his parents' love and what he saw with his mom and dad, and not from the movies, you know. And they brought up movies quite a bit, whether it was you know, the posters on his wall or Danush, you know, with his hair. And so they made comments about like movie related stuff, because that is really big in culture and stuff. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to your raw emotion, you're going to get that from the strong relationships in your life. And so I really appreciate the theme of the movie and how the movie really dug into that. And I think, yeah, youth is a really good title for this, but also just like love would be a really good title too, because it is that like youthful love that we all feel, and we have to understand what it is we're feeling, and can it be called love, you know, love or something like it, you know. And so I mean, man, this had so much more depth than I ever expected just from the synopsis on Netflix. So the acting was just really well done all around, and it's faces that I've never seen before. And this, I mean, Ken, he's going places. Like his dancing, his vocals, his directing, like the cinematography, like everything, the writing, it was so good. Like, I can't wait to see what he does next, because this was a really good movie.
It was very good.
And I'm glad that I took a wild pick and just was like, okay, let's go for it, because it was a really good, fun, very sweet movie, and full of a lot of lessons that I think we need to, you know, that we need to make more of in the world, because these are the things that are important, I think, you know, and good lessons, instead of just like those movies, those like masala movies that are all about like action and, you know, the hi-fi romance and stuff like that, you know. So
well, I'm hoping that, so I can evaluate this, no duh, huh? But it's like, I'm hoping that there are those that are around that age group that can watch this and see a little bit of themselves in it, okay? And see some of those little pit traps that can happen. You know, the whole bit of, well, I can't do this, and this whole bit of intertwining of well, I can't say I love you to so-and-so because they have to be in line with this, you know, and the alignment of the moon and da-da-da-da-da, and on and on and on. And it's just like going, you know, yes, life's messy, but at the same time, try and be a bit more authentic and true to yourself, and don't manipulate, don't lie, and try and be honest, because just the same as you want them to be honest with you, you need to be honest with them too. And I think there was that whole thing that started to happen with some honesty as it got towards the end that I really liked a whole lot. And so I'm hoping that perhaps people can see this. I was kind of surprised that social media was not covered as much as it was. I mean, they did bring in the Facebook thing, and I thought that was somewhat humorous, but we've seen some other movies that were quite, that really took it and ran with it in terms of texting and phones
Love
and all
Today.
that. Yeah, exactly. Things like that. So I'm hoping that maybe, you know, some folks can see that and maybe see a little bit of themselves in that, and, you know, get some insight. So, you know, you look to the movies for this concept of love.
Yeah.
This I think gives it to you in a slightly different way to make you say, maybe am I on the right path or not? Maybe I'm chasing a movie fantasy that doesn't truly exist, and so forth.
Yeah.
So, and it's just so funny because you were talking about the first time you said love and everything, and I just remember how funny it was when you said that. You were so young and everything. I was like going, I was in 3rd grade and I told my teacher I loved her and I wanted to marry her. Yeah, I remember her.
Did she slap you?
No, she didn't slap me and everything. She thought it was totally endearing, and, you know, as any professional teacher and everything who probably gets lots of just admirers and so forth and everything. So, but yeah. But yeah, very, very good. I really liked this. Definitely, I would recommend this to quite a few friends that kind of like the romance kind of deeper
And the music
stories.
went really well with it too. You know, and his acting style, Ken, like, he's got that smile, and one of the girls said too is like, "I like your smile."
Yeah.
And, you know, so because he has a very good smile.
Yeah.
And, you know, he just carries that confidence on screen, and so. Oh, man, there's just so much. This did not feel like a directorial debut. It didn't. Like, this was super polished.
Yes.
The pacing for me. So when I look at, you know, to do ratings and stuff like that, I look at the pacing, I look at the acting, not just on the leads, because leads are important, but side characters, you know, as
there was
a
some
whole.
great side
And-
characters here.
Yeah.
Really were.
So the pacing I thought was great. Acting all around I thought was great. The music was great. It never felt out of place. In fact, it elevated. In a lot of movies that we watch, and I'm like, okay, here's like a song and dance number, and a lot of the movies could do without it, but sometimes it's just like, hey, it's the thing, we got to put it in. So they do. But this one, it elevated the movie, which I thought was great because it really gave the insight to his feelings, and just visually, because even with the visuals of all those songs, it just told the story of what he was feeling. Like, in music form, I could get that sense. And that is, to me, what brought me back to school days, and I felt like I was in school with how they were dancing and all that. Like, it just... I had so many memories hitting through this whole movie, and so I thought they did a really good job, because if you're going to be talking about youth, and it's crazy that it could be so culturally different youth, but there are things that are so global, you know, that we deal with growing up here in the U.S. that you were just talking about, and you had this, some experiences that it got us to think about our youthful days when we were coming from a completely different background. So I think it's a very interesting topic, and I was glad that we got to explore it.
Yeah. Super.
Here, so I'm going to give it a 9.
I am going to give it a 9 as well too. Very well done. Very well done.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely, as you said, I could be recommending this to people because it could be one of those sleeper hits. You know, if it's not like a masala movie, you know, which is getting a lot of the rage nowadays,
You're right.
it could be, you know, bypassed. But this is definitely one that I hope people do not skip over and that they could watch and enjoy, because there wasn't really anything toxic about it or anything like over I don't know, over wokeness or whatever. It just felt like a very genuine, down-to-earth story that I think that a lot of people could get behind and maybe help some people. So thank you so much, and I'm interested in your comments. Have you seen it yet on Netflix? You should definitely see it. You know, don't skip it. It's good. Watch it start to finish. Check out the entire thing, and then come back here in the comments. Let us know, what did you think? How'd you like it? And will you be looking forward to the next project that Ken and the gang are going to be doing? Because I'm going to definitely be looking for the next
We're
one.
gonna have to put a Google search reminder for Ken and the gang.
Right.
What are they up to?
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us here. And remember, if you did like this video and you want to see more videos like these, then all you really have to do is turn on all notifications, subscribe to the channel, and upvote it by slapping the like button.